everyone, welcome to a brand new mini-series on the channel. This is Vanguard Gear Days, and I'm here with that audio is goddamn loud. Give me 1 minute.
Are you actually recording this, my man?
Why not?
There's only 3 fights in this thing.
Too bad.
Fine. I guess I will be your guide through this, I guess.
Yeah. I am here with the Professor, the Vanguard Professor, aka y'all know him as Blue Angel. How you doing, Blue?
I am not the goddamn professor. I'm just a regular Joe who actually somehow won a tournament to get this game for free, basically. Yeah, I got lucky.
Damn it, already denying his identity. So you're really not gonna make a YouTube channel, you know, calling yourself the Vanguard Professor and, you know, showing everybody how to, you know, proficiently and efficiently play this game?
Oh no, I'm making a YouTube channel. It's gonna be called Insanity Strikes Back, but why the professor?
Because you can teach everybody how to properly and efficiently play Vanguard. I mean, a game that nobody knows nothing about except you. And by the way, Blue Angel here, as he just mentioned, is a Vanguard tournament winner. He is getting this game for free. Free 99 for Blue Angel over here. And this is, by the way, the demo. In case I haven't mentioned, this is not the full game, and everything you see here doesn't mean it's very much subject to change on release. Very important to mention that.
Well, yeah.
One more thing to mention is that Vanguard is Blue Angel's favorite card game. So there's no way I was gonna get away with not covering. I have to cover this release whether I like it or not. God damn it, Blue.
Okay, I'm sorry, but still, you might like the starter decks for this.
Right. So I've never played Vanguard in my life, and I told him, I promised him a long time ago, Blue, if they ever release a somewhat of a card simulator for Vanguard, I'll get into Vanguard. I'll give it a chance, since, you know, I'm pretty much a big fan of any strategy game, and obviously card games fall into that.
There's 2 downloadable ones that is like dueling book for Vanguard.
I would have tried it. Well, no. You said that one, the ones that's downloadable, had like different sets of rules.
Yeah, because the one that I tried to get you to play beforehand was the phone version, Cardfight Vanguard 0, which 0 is actually, in my opinion, the inferior version of actual Vanguard.
Right.
Because the rules in 0 are vastly different.
Right. And so there it is. That's the reason why you haven't seen Vanguard here in the channel much earlier, despite all the Blue Angels attempts. So let's get right into it, shall we? A 30-year middle school student at Omi Academy. He's a mild-mannered personality and is the polar opposite of his sister. Nevertheless, he possesses an unbreakable spirit. He gradually awakens to hidden talent for Vanguard. Oh, so this is the main character, I'm guessing.
No, the girl is. This guy is actually the second main character, because you get to play as, in the full game, you'll be able to play as multiple characters, including the actual main character from the Vanguard Overdress anime, which is Yu Yu Kondo.
Why is your face so red? So that's what it is. Fine then. I can respect a youngling's privacy. What? She thinks he's going out. He's with some girl, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with you? In reality, he's, you know, just like Blue and me, going out to play cards.
Going out to play a children's card game.
That's right. I can't help but wonder, as his big sister, you know.
Up.
Right.
Going to go see him fight.
Oh, she's gonna spy. A card store. Yeah, see, she's like, what? Really? This?
Oh, so I knew certain Nirvana supports on the windows. That's surprising.
That's right, it's a card shop. Where's your girlfriend? Huh? Yeah. Look at this card right here. This is my girlfriend. Did she leave already? Nope.
Nope, no girlfriend. Just playing Vanguard.
Children's card game.
Yeah.
That's right. I definitely skipping dinner duty. I'm skipping dinner duty right now. My detriment. My wife's detriment. Sorry, wife.
That is so sad.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta play Vanguard. Let's go. One ward, not two. Well, this is why you've been sneaking around then. Got hopes up and everything. What do you mean?
She actually hopes he got a girlfriend. Oh
Nope.
my god.
Nope. Yep. Try not to have too much fun. Impossible. We're playing Vanguard. Of course we're gonna have fun. Yeah, it's more than just a game. It's life.
Oh, for the shield, it will give your unit that's guarding the additional power as its shield. Like, say you're going at 15k, and your Vanguard's like, let's say Sunrise at 6k. Your attack power is now 2100, which they need to get over that number or exactly at that number to hit.
Cool. I'm gonna keep this hand.
No, shuffle all your triggers back. You kind of have to.
Why? I don't want to. Oh, you're forced to.
You're forced to, plus you want your triggers in the deck anyways. True. You don't want to keep any triggers in your hand unless it's like draw triggers. But even then, you try to want them in deck. Get their skills off.
Put the cards on the bottom of the deck. Draw cards equal to. Put the cards you choose. Alright, cool. Shuffle the deck after that. Okay. Finally, we're ready to start. Flip your first Vanguard. Saying stand up Vanguard. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, so you can write a 0 on top of a 0?
You can. It is not worth it.
I know
you
it's not worth it, but you can. Is what?
Yes,
question.
You can.
Let's use your right deck here. When you ride from your right deck, you need to discard it. I don't want to discard from my right deck.
You kind of not only have to, but it's actually you want to. You want to use your right deck to make sure you actually can ride a higher grade Vanguard. Because in the earlier versions, you could not. There was no ride deck, so you would actually get grade stuck quite a bit.
I like that.
I didn't, because I bricked so many times.
Yeah, build more consistent decks.
No, in Vanguard, if you build more consistently, you might have less power. And if you build... Besides, certain decks actually love their own... love having a power with also being decently consistent.
It just made me get rid of my tier 2.
Your grade 2, it's not too bad.
Now move on to the battle phase, my unit can attack your unit. If it attacks hits, you can retire an opponent's rear guard or deal damage to the opponent.
Basically, if it's attacking the rear guard, the front row, it will retire that rear guard if it hits, or if you're attacking the Vanguard, it will deal a damage.
Oh, he can attack my rear guard?
He can attack your front row rear guards unless stated otherwise. There are certain cards in this game that will allow you to attack the back row, but that's very few and far between.
I want those. Specifically, pressing a unit to attack with. Unit front can attack. So Vanguard, nothing won't push the button. And we like the same power. Oh, he has a special ability. Yeah.
Units in the back row, depending on their grade 1 or less, have boost. There are certain units that can boost if they are grade 2 or higher, but they need to specifically state that in their effects.
Either the same value or attacking one is the greater, the attack hits. Oh, wow.
Yep. So like in Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, in Yu-Gi-Oh, if they're the same,
they both die.
Yeah, not.
But think of the Vanguard. Think of the Vanguard as being immune to destruction. Think of it having like a permanent can't be destroyed battle effect on it.
Shouldn't this guy be boosting him by 8,000 as well?
No, it's only when attacking.
Only when attacking. Gotcha. Not when defending.
Not when defending. When you're defending, you can only use cards from your hand, or if you have grade 2s on your front and rear circle, they can intercept, which is basically a way of...
What about that shield that says 5,000? Doesn't that bring me up to 13?
Nope. It has to be on the garden circle for that.
On the what?
The middle field right there, whenever you actually... There. Yeah, it needs to be on that circle for it.
For it to actually have that 5,000 defense.
Yes, to actually add that 5k.
Okay, I'll
take the attack.
When a Vanguard attacks, drive check occurs after that. Reveal the card from the top of the deck and show it to the trigger zone. Cards revealed during the drive check are put into the hand. Let's see what I got here. Drive check.
No trigger.
It's OEM. I just put it in hand. That's cool. So when you attack, you draw, essentially.
Yep. Cool.
In this case, my attacking unit's total power is greater than your attacking unit. So this attack hits and deal 1 damage, which is the same value as the critical of attacking Platinum Wall.
Yeah. Now there would be a way for them to deal extra damage, but that is only if they either get a critical trigger or if the skill boosts their critical value.
When you take damage checks occurs, you take 1 damage for this attack. So reveal a card on top of the deck and show it to the trigger zone. Alright. Damage check. Oh, look at that draw.
Trigger. So not only do you get to draw a card to being a draw trigger, one of your units gets plus 10,000 power, and that trigger goes into your damage zone, which is actually used to activate certain skills later on.
This is from my right deck?
Yep.
It's so unfair, the right deck. Holy crap.
Would you rather be a bricking mess trying to find your pieces?
Yes, build consistent. That's how you do it.
You need to play a base of 16 trigger units, which is why it's hard to build consistent decks. And you're forced to discard your front trigger. Ow. I would not do that. I would discard a grade 3, but you have to discard it, sadly.
Do I have other zeros? I would discard a grade 2. I don't have any other zeros.
Oh, alright. Well, you gotta discard it, sadly. And hell, the reason why I wouldn't discard this is because the shield value is way better late game.
It's because now I have a grade 2. I can summon grade 2.
Grade 2 or less units.
In the front.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, in any circle you wish, but yeah.
Let's go here. Call.
Call.
What? I'm not ready. I want to summon more.
It's not allowing you, sadly, and even then, the only one that actually reliably summoned for you is the grade 1, because your other rear guards in the back row won't be able to attack, but you'll be able to boost with your grade 1s or less.
Won't I be able to boost my grade 2 by 10k?
No, that's a grade 2 unit. Only grade 1s or lower can boost.
Oh, okay. So,
unless stated otherwise.
Oh, I see. So grade 1s can't boost.
But the game's not allowing you to call that grade 1.
Out of it, brace for a resident attack with Vanguard with off R. What?
Oh, sweet. He's attacking with the rear guard first.
So only when attacking does he get the 16k. So right now he's not at 16k.
Yep.
Alright, it's just a mere 10k. No guard. Oh,
not even 10k, it's 8k.
And a damage check. That's
no
nothing.
trigger.
Attack to the Vanguard. Okay. Do I have to attack with this? Can I attack with this one first? Damn it.
You have to attack with it, sadly. But yes, usually with the play you want to do is the play I'd be doing. Because there's no restanding, or there's very little restanding in this deck for you.
Try check. Oh,
critical trigger.
Critical trigger.
Critical to the Vanguard, power to the standing rear guard.
You gain critical and power. Each effects can be given different units. Critical +1 might be gained to Vanguard. The Vanguard's power is already greater than mine. How about giving 10,000 to another unit that can still attack? So the other one, I get it.
Yep.
This give critical to the Vanguard, and the 10,000 to this guy. There you go.
Yep.
And put that trigger into your hand. Oh yeah.
Yep.
My hand, beautiful.
There you take 2 damage.
Nothing.
Second check.
Wait, why second check? Cause that one does. Oh.
You did a quick. You got a critical trigger, which increases your critical.
Checks twice. All right. Well, he got boosted right now.
Yeah. Now we can go to the 5K shield to block your last attack.
I don't take any damage anymore. It looks like it's time to go here. Oh, you jerk. I see. So you can go minus in the hand to guard from an attack.
Yep. And actually, continuing the
units placed in guard circle adds their shield value to the power. That's also a new mechanic that wasn't there before, right?
In Zero, it was never there. In Vanguard, it's always been there.
The Vanguard's power is 20, and now it's 23 in total. So the guard succeeded. The attack doesn't hit, and I'm not taking any damage here. Oh yeah, I'll activate. Wait, I don't get to flip a card in my deck.
Nope.
Only the Vanguard gets to flip a card in the deck.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Which, unless you get a certain card, which is only available to the United Sanctuary decks, which gives your rear guards drive checks, depending on their grade.
Units are not only to attack, but also guard. Turn it.
Yep. And speaking of guarding, your 2 grade 2s on the field can intercept. If you ever feel threatened.
Sorry, you're not as good as a professor. Look, this has nothing to do with the main phase.
Yep. Next
what do you mean
phase.
There's nothing to do? What do you mean there's nothing to do? We can play this card.
No, you want to keep that hand for guarding.
I want to play it and beat the hell out of him with it.
Especially not the last card in your hand. That last grade one's a Sentinel, which is really good.
For what? He's got no shield.
Because whenever it's placed on Guardian Circle, if you have 2 or more cards in hand, you discard 1, and that attack, no matter what, will not hit.
You have to go -1.
Or if you only have 2 cards in hand, after you place, you have 1 card in hand, which means you won't have to discard anything.
There we go. Intercept it?
Yep. As I said, your grade 2 units can intercept.
Able to move from the target. And my Vanguard has greater power here, so the guard succeeded. Doesn't matter. My monster, there's no like issue with attacking. My monster stays, and Haze is gone.
Yep.
So it's like whatever.
Yeah, but certain times no one cares. But boost, you attack their Vanguard.
There's literally no reason for me not to attack.
Yep.
Twin drive, you can perform drive check twice. Wait 3 units of twin drive. Oh my god, that makes the right deck even more powerful.
No, that just makes the grade 3s busted. Oh, you don't even know about Persona rides yet. Oof.
It's an order card, which is not a unit card. It cannot be placed in the rear guard circle or Vanguard circle, but it has a special ability. Normal orders can be played in our main phase. Cool. Allows you
Think
to
of
units or equip. It's like spell cards, I get it.
Yeah. Equip spells.
Orders can also be played on the main phase. Placed on order zone and give effect continuously. Blitz order can be played when the opponent attacks. It allows you to gain power or interrupt the attack. I get it. Each fighter may play only 1 order card per turn. What you got here is a blitz order, so it can be played when my unit attacks. Got it? Second check. Alright.
Critical trigger.
Oh wow. Get a critical trigger. Critical +1 to the Vanguard and then 1000 to far. Okay, got it. And to
yep. Simple enough. They're gonna guard this.
They didn't.
Well, I'm making the next attack because they couldn't guard that one after the damage check. Or after the drive check.
Nothing there. Oh, and then the attack of the Vanguard is going to win if the attack hits.
Yeah, they had 6, but they have 6 cards in hand. They can use toss down a Sentinel or a.
Oh yeah.
Yep, trigger. which is that's one the heal trigger actually.
Okay, now I'm blocking with my. Do I really want to block that badly? I only have 4. Okay, yeah, 4 damage. It's getting up there. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And then you have to guard from hand. So I believe they're going to have you do it.
They are.
Like wait from
Why?
hand.
It's not enough.
Nope, you're at 28k without 30k.
Oh my god. Oh, you can go with multiple?
Yep.
Alright.
That.
This one too?
Nope, it says it's just making sure. Like.
Okay. About to say. If you ride Travis here, you can perform Persona Ride. Whenever a unit hits his icon ride, a unit the same and Persona Ride is performed. Like this. Oh my god, I feel like that ride that makes Persona Ride so much more viable, doesn't it?
Yes, it makes it a lot more. It makes it a lot easier. And it's actually much needed. Persona rides allow you to draw 1 card, and your entire front row gets plus 10,000 power for the rest of this turn.
Nuts. Unfair.
Okay, does this guy get the overtrigger? Please, tell me he doesn't.
What is this? It has no power.
That's the order. Ignore
that's the order. Okay. What does it say? Grade 2. What orders need to have a grade? You can't play an order unless you have the certain grade on the Vanguard.
No. Oh, certain. Well, higher grade or less. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So you gotta call your grade 0 behind your grade. Your grade 2 behind your. Yeah. Call him.
And then this one.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. When this unit is placed on a rear cost blast, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rear guards and retire it. That's awesome.
Yep.
The area under the Vanguard is Soul. Moving cards from the Soul to the drop zone is called Soul Blast. Always specifies 1 Soul Blast, so you have to choose a card from Soul. Okay. Counter 1 blast and 1 Soul Blast to perform this skill.
Oh, they misspelled soul. Ow, that hurts. That hurts my soul. Didn't mean to make that joke, but still. But yeah, think of the soul as Xyz materials.
Or just banished from grave.
No, there's actually banishing from grave in this game.
Oh, okay.
It's called binding.
And now you can retire your rear guard. Retire Ravana at the highest power here.
Choose the grid.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it kind of does matter because you don't really care for like grade 3. The problem is they want you to attack, sadly.
Yeah, I kind of want to play this. And
you can't play the grade 2 unless you're. You can't play the grade 2 unless your opponent's attacking, and the other 2 cards in your hand are really good for guarding. So you want to keep those in hand.
Guarding, I'm winning this turn. Can't take any more damage, perfect guard.
Yep.
Oh, is that a Sentinel?
Yeah, that's Sentinel.
Okay. Makes sense.
Twin drive, first check. Front trigger. 10k to the front row.
Okay. Lovely.
Second check.
Nothing.
Another grade 3. So, Persona Ride.
Attack the Vanguard with stuff far, strengthen the front trigger. Yeah.
Now, do they guard this or no?
Guard. Of course they do. They got an entire hand to guard.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, they have 1 card less in hand.
Yeah.
I would have attacked the Vanguard first if I had known the front trigger was in
Yeah, but you'll never know till afterwards. Oh.
No guard. What do you mean no guard? You better guard.
Guarding this one's not bad. It's guarding the last 2. I can easily guard the Vanguard attack, but ooh, this last attack. Damn, let's check. Heal trigger.
Wonderful.
You don't heal.
We don't.
Your damage is less than the opponent's.
Damage is 5 and you're 4. What?
Well, you gotta guard with this, sadly.
I'm gonna play Bit Folder.
Play that as well.
You're not getting over this, buddy. Reaching power. 53,000.
First check, nothing. Second check.
What?
Choose one unit and get. No, that's 100 million.
It's super strong trigger that each when it's revealed, drive check draw or card gain 100 million to a unit.
And
I
that
hate this
okay.
game already.
Here's the thing: that trigger unit is the Crate Elemental is the Crate Elemental Over Trigger, which when it's revealed in the trigger zone, gains additional effect of give another unit plus 100 million.
This game's stupid.
I told you he's gonna drive check it.
That's what you need Perfect Guard, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Perfect Guard is good. So I was like, you go -1, why would anyone play this? That card is the reason people will play that.
Yeah, not to mention there's certain times where the rest of your hand won't be able to actually guard their attack, so it's easier to just perfect guard it.
Alright.
Allow me to ask you this question. What do you think of the over trigger from your first seeing it?
I think it's stupid. I think I'm going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't that bad.
I would say this. People, when the over triggers were first revealed, were like, what the fuck is this? Is this an Easter egg? Is this a joke? Like, they literally thought this was a prank by Bushiroad. Nope, and they're not wrong. Over triggers are broken as fuck. And people are clamoring them to get banned. For the starter deck Yu Kondo, it's basically work with the overdress mechanic, which is basically playing a card on another card, Zodiac. Think of it like a Zodiacs, where you put a card over it.
Okay.
For an XE summon.
Okay. Alright.
Next up is Bruce. Bruce, or Diabolos, well, it likes to do multi-attacking, which is during Final Rush, which is its keyword, which it activates after the turn has been placed, and for the rest of the match afterwards. Basically, you can Soul Blast 5, restand both your front and rear guards, and they can attack again.
Okay.
Think of it as you attack with, let's say, you have a Dark Magician and a Rise Black Dragon on the sides, and you have, let's say, a 7-Drone Magician in the middle. You attack with Dark Magician first, you then attack with Red Eyes. Then you attack with 7 Souls. He has this random skill that makes it to where you can send cards from your soul, or in this case, an Xyz monsters, Xyz materials, to the graveyard to make it to where both your other monsters can attack again.
Okay. Alright. Not my style. Moving on.
Okay. Bastion. This deck relies on grade 3s, which is whenever while Bastion's on the field, all your grade 3 units get plus 2,000 power, and when you attack and reveal a grade 3, or basically you go like a level 7 or higher monster, you can discard a card from your hand, target one of your other units on the field, it can attack again, and it gains like 10,000 power. Second to last one. This one relies on multi-attacks and attacking from the back row.
Yeah.
Next is Prison. Basically, you get a prison, and it basically is a resource funnel for the opponent. To whereas in order you lock their cards, think of it as you take the opponent's cards and you send them to the graveyard, or you banish them. And in order for them to get them back, they have to pay a cost. And the more cards you have basically in your prison, or in their case, or Yu-Gi-Oh's terms, banished, you get additional effect. Like, I think it's if you have one or more for the Vanguard, if you have one or more,
so this
one
has
or more,
a lot of removal.
Somewhat, yes.
But it's not permanent. The opponent can pay a cost, and the cost will be what, a card that they have to discard or something like that.
I think Counterblast 1 or 2, and then it's like Soul Blast 2.
Okay, but they can't really Counterblast from what I've gathered on turn 1 or turn 2.
Yep. Well, they can Counterblast turn 2 if they went first, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going with this. Is it the tier 3 unit that the one that has the removal effect, or it starts as early as the tier 1 unit?
It starts as early as grade 2. The grade 2, when rolled upon, will automatically imprison one of your opponent's units.
Yeah, okay, so the grade 2. Okay, that's not too terrible. So it puts them in prison, right? And then they have to pay a cost. And the cost comes from their damage cards, right?
Damage your soul. If you wish to confirm this deck, press Y. Press the Y button.
I know, I haven't confirmed it yet.
Well, I mean, confirming is just looking at the deck. Yeah. They can read their skills.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of reading, you know. And as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I'm not certified for this.
Basically, the Vanguard has an activated ability, which is just Counterblast 1, choose 2 of the opponent's rear guards, and put them in the prison. And that's the prison.
Yeah.
In order to actually play the prison, you must rest a unit, which is usually your Vanguard if you're going first.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be getting this deck because this sounds like fun to me.
Yep, and look, you have your Lonely Overtrigger right there.
Oh, they the one over busted card. Where is it at? I want to find it here.
Over 2.
There
up
he
1.
is. There he is.
Yep.
Wow.
This card basically reads: when drive checked, you have 2 units plus 100 million.
So what happens if you draw into this?
You have a 50,000 blocker in hand.
Okay, it's not the best. Can you mix decks? Like, can I put this with like that, with that deck right there?
No, you cannot.
Oh my god.
You in like early Vanguard, you can mix like clans, because there was like barely any cards for it. But after a while, they said no and made it to where you have to play it inside their clan, or in this case, nation.
Gotcha. So, but let's say I find other cards from this nation. Which, by the way, what nation is this? Just so you can.
Okay. So for all the nations. First one's Dragon Empire, second one's Dark States, third one is Keter Sanctuary, fourth
this one right here, what is it?
That's Dark States.
This one.
Branded Gate.
It doesn't say anyway here that it is.
Click Y and go to one of the cards.
Okay. Oh, Branded Gate right there. Okay, cool. So
yep.
I can mix it with other Branded Gate cards, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay.
Sadly, there are none other in the game. It's just these starter decks.
Okay, in the game, but I'm guessing later on there'll be more, right?
Well, whenever the full game releases, there's gonna be a lot more.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a demo. We know.
Yeah, and not to mention, whenever this deck gets its grade 4, it becomes one of the top tier decks in like the format.
This one?
Yes.
Well, I'm sold.
I mean, you'd have to switch out like 90% of the cards, but whenever you get the grade 4, oh god, this became a powerhouse.
Alright. I'm purchasing. There we go.
Also, if you want to, you can purchase all of them, or all besides one. You don't have enough money for it.
Yeah, I'll be testing all these out.
Yep. Okay, let's go to your first fight.
Yeah. But before we get to my first fight, I would like to ask the audience at this point to please, if you enjoy this video, let us know by giving it a like. If you like Blue Angel and his commentary, let me know in the comment section below. And for God's sakes, subscribe. Thank you.
My comment.